Good evening, everyone. How you doing? Welcome to tonight's stream back in TSW. Of course, as you can see, we have got the shed ready to go. Pulling some very sorry 385s in the back. We're taking them along for repair in this first one that we're doing, but we're going to do a bit of Class 66, bit of Azuma, a bit of HST, and then a bit more 66 at the end. All on the Edinburgh to Glasgow route, because I thought we haven't really been on there for ages. So I thought we'd do that. Hope everyone is all right. Who have we got? I'll just say who I can see. I can see Borns, Stace, Animal, G Dave. I can see Snowco, he's there. Elliot is there. Mikey B is there. Who else have we got? Callum, good evening. Yeah, how's everyone doing? Hope I haven't missed anybody. I'm just looking down the chat. As much chat as I can see you've been chatting about food again, right from the beginning. As always. There's the other Mike. There's Pete, right. Good evening. How you doing? Right. First of all, so tomorrow night, in case you haven't seen it, is the Dovetail preview of the Great Western Express remaster. That's on Dovetail's channels. Matt is doing that tomorrow night. I think you're probably in for a treat, I would say. So I would definitely go and watch that if I was you tomorrow night, usual time on their channels. I can't say anything else about it, but yeah, just have a look at that. That should be quite exciting. And yeah. That's all I'm saying on it. Checks he's got the right build. Oh, yeah, this is the right build. Yeah, we're all right. We're all right. Pete, good evening. How you doing? You're on the 805 Birmingham crew, says Callum. Nice, nice. Ramal, how you doing? Right, let's get into it, shall we? I'm in the photo mode, of course. Let's get it all set up. Reverser. Let's do the gauge dimmers. What else do we need to do? This is the railhead treatment train 66. It's got the gear there. Let's put these on daytime. There we go. Instrument lights. Why not? Let me just click with the mouse because I always forget. That should be better. There we go. Window open. DFD systems on the back wall as per. So we'll do that. DSD is there. Alright. Cool. Right, we've got to wait for a moment because we can't set off yet until 31, which is any time now. Love your vids. Always make your day. Oh, nice. Thank you for that, Ramon. That's the other bit of admin I was going to say, actually. You reminded me to talk about videos. Anybody that's not watched yesterday's video that I put out, do me a favour and go and have a look at that. That's the double-headed 37s. Crew up to Millham with the Flask train. Bit of a guilty pleasure, that one, yesterday, so I was playing it anyway, so I thought I would put it out. So go and check that one out. If you like your 37s, there's plenty of thrash on that. And you'll be pleased to note a bit less talking on that one than normal. So you can go and enjoy that. Right, here we are, as one we can. 66587. And we're going all the way through to Haymarket, which is a go via. Yeah, these are the 385s being towed. I believe this is part of the Engineering Express pack. But it is on the Sprinter Express timetable. We've got two timetables for this, haven't we? Let's go. That 56 guy, how you doing? Andrew, how are you? You didn't watch it. You meant to watch it. All 2.5 hours of it. Max Bad. Oh, you want another Max Bad because we're on the Scottish lines? I don't know. I don't know about that. I'll try not to. Let's have a look up here. What can we do? We can show some stuff, can't we? If we want to. There we are. For all you techies out there, want to see a bit of data. Right, let's throttle up a bit. Bit of clag out the top. I have to remember when I come back into TSW that I can't alter the clag. The clag is the clag. I'm used to the AP stuff where we can just whack it straight up to number 10. But there's a fair bit coming out, so we're alright. 156 Andrew, how are you? Pinkie Pie to the rescue, says Snorko. Yeah. McSpad and the Mac Oxenome, oh my god. I did a short Oxenome on the Underground video on Friday, those of you that watched that. If you haven't watched it, you can go and see it now. The first stop that I made was a little bit of an Oxenome, just a slight one. But I soon recovered for the rest of the stops. That was a good run actually, that, in the 1938 stop. I'd not been on there for ages. I just thought I'd try it out. Tayo, how are you doing? All good, Andrew, yeah, thank you. Alpha Star, how you doing? Two and a half on a Sunday afternoon. Old folk need tending to every Sunday. Well, I thought that'd be a HST action. I thought that would be quite a relaxing video to watch, that, you know, without the commentary. Because, well, I mean, we've been up the Cumbrian coast a couple of times, and down the Cumbrian coast in TS Classic. And we'll be getting a bit of the Cumbrian coast, don't forget, in TSW from Just Trains. When that'll be, I don't know, because we haven't got Preston to crew yet. That'll be the first thing. But yeah, we will get some Cumbrian coast, but it's always a nice run up there. It's really nice. So I thought I'd do that run. It's actually, you can probably tell, it's a 3-part scenario, and I've just glued it together. So you might notice that the timings are slightly off at each part. But the run is the run. It was a good run. Have we got some news on the... Oh, I hope we get some news on the 90. Yeah, I've not heard anything yet. Why is there a GWR 43 in Scotland? We're going to jump into one of those. There's also an Azuma on this timetable, so we're going to do the Azuma after this. Then we're going to go in the HST. So we'll look at that once we get to it. Pete, you're off to check your pie filling in the crock pot whilst I'm towing a bog cart with shit. You like 66s though, don't you? That is a big diesel. I'm not driving the bog cart. Not this time. Oh, Animal's doing his jam songs again. I had that in my head after you said that. You got a bit of man flu? Oh dear me. Evening Simon, how you doing? Tayo, your birthday is soon. 11th of February is your birthday. I've had my crystal ball out. You despise 66s? Oh my god. I'm surprised you've turned up then, because we're doing a 66 at the end as well. The last one we're doing is a scenario, which I have done, but not for a long time, so I thought we'd finish on that. Gives a bit more of something to do in the 66. Yeah, she's lurking. Azuma on the 5 circle, HST, Edinburgh. This is Glasgow to Edinburgh, this route. This is where we'll be driving the Azuma and the HST as well. The same route all night. Your birthday's the 23rd of February. Everyone's got a birthday in February. I haven't. Mine's not February. Paddy McOxon owns just GW. I should actually keep my eye on the signals. I'm reading the chat a lot and not looking at the signals. Thanks everybody for coming in, as always. My new little ticker in the bottom corner tells me 49 people are in, so thank you for that. And my widget, not my ticker, my little widget. $66 is like a fat dinner lady at a junior school. Why is everyone 21 this year? I'd tell you I was going to be 21 as well, but you'd know by looking at me that I was lying a bit. I can't see you lot. Quite like this route. I think it's a bit underrated. Nobody really plays it much on stream, I've noticed. They did when it came out, but pretty decent. You got 31 years experience of being 21. That's brilliant. Am I secretly 21? Yeah, I'll tell you that, but yeah. This is just a mask. I can just pull this off. Can't tell you my real age, I'm old. Now you're taking the mick. Playing a guessing game now. Oh dear. So who's looking forward to the Great Western Express remaster then? Because you get your first look at it tomorrow, which usually means when they get the preview stream out, then it's not far away. So it's probably good news. When it does release, we shall be giving it a good going over, as we usually do. And I'll see if I can show it in early access as well. I think the ambassadors can. I don't know when, because it depends on the release date. But once we know the release date, we'll know the early access. So yeah, we'll go through it and have a look. Pete's looking forward to it. There you go. I said before, Great Western Express is the first route that I played in TSW. And I don't think I played train simulators before that, before the original TSW. So I could say Great Western Express was the first route I ever drove. Can't remember, I don't think I played train simulators before that. Have I played it already? Can't say. Main thing is the preview tomorrow. You're going to be excited. I saw in the article, what was that? It was on Discord. Matt's doing the preview stream on its own. It's going to be a long one as well, so he'll probably give it a thorough looking at as well, in the usual Matt way. So it'll be an epic. You might be there quite late tomorrow night, but should be good. I'll be there. I'll be tuning in. Probably see you all in the chat. Why does the EMU have its panto up when it shouldn't? I didn't notice that. Yeah, you're right. I mean, it could be that's why we're towing it. The panto could be stuck. Could be the fault on this. I don't know why we're it doesn't say why we're actually taking them away, but it could be that. Anybody for a shortbread? We're in shortbread area. Oh, I like your shortbread. Oh yeah, definitely. I have to drink tea with it though. But I like a bit of shorty. I forgot you're in Scotland, Andrew. There's a neutral section for animal that we just went over. What time's the stream tomorrow? It'll be 7 o'clock UK time. Usual time for Dovetail, as I understand. I think it'll be busy. I think it'll be a busy one. Everyone's been waiting for it for so long, haven't they? It's likely to be well attended, I think. Ouch. No, I remembered. You're going to be there but not talking about food. You have to behave yourselves. Yeah, it's a different vibe on that channel, isn't it? Evening, Dougie. How are you doing? Yeah, looking forward to the Great Western stream tomorrow. Yeah, absolutely. You had half a box of shortbread earlier with a Lavazza cappuccino. Nice. Yeah, that all butter shortbread. It's probably not good for you, but it tastes good. The buttery, the better. Yeah. He got fruit shortcake biscuits. Oh no, he's off. It doesn't take us long to get. I try and get us onto Great Western Express. You guys start talking about biscuits again, and I haven't even spadded. There's no tea and biscuits yet. I've been all right so far. Lee, good evening. There'll be the usual complaints and spamming. Yeah, there is a bit of that. There is a bit of that in there. You know, my favourite ones are things like when somebody wants a route and they put, like, East Lancs, when? I always love that kind of comment. I think it's brilliant. Not, when will you bring out the East Lancs? It's, East Lancs, when? I think it's brilliant. They always get ignored, which you would expect, but it's really funny. If I ever get a comment like that in on one of my videos, I put some kind of funny comment back because I think it's hilarious. That tickles me every time. Yeah, go on, boys. Biscuits, when? Steak and Murphy's pies with mash. Oh, nice. Great Western timetable's going to be good. Should be a busy timetable, shouldn't it? Yeah. Providing you've got all the layers. So if you go back and look at the last article, you can see all the layers. That's where I discovered the 1938 stock was on the list. But I was trying to work out why. Someone did post back to me in the comments, but I can't remember what they said. But they did tell me something, and it made sense. Right, 22 miles, go via Haymarket still, so we get a decent run. Gemmel, when? Here it comes now. Lime Street to Oxford Road, when? D, when? Oh, yeah, it does, it's funny, it is funny. There's some funny people around. I'd say what I've been doing today, and they might be in chat, so if they are in the chat, I don't mind saying it anyway. Wait till you hear this will make you laugh. Somebody's been impersonating me to try and get free stuff. And the person they tried to get free stuff off told me about it and sent me all the emails that had been sent. So I just reported it to Google. So they will be getting a knock, whoever that is. But yeah, there's only one me, you'll be pleased to know. And we have to slow down, then we don't get a mix pad. It's bad when. It'll be coming up now if it doesn't slow down. Roadmap when? This is actually a question. I don't know actually. They might say something this week, I guess, on that. It's about due, isn't it? I think one's enough. Well, that's what I thought, and that's why I reported it. I thought one's enough, definitely. It did amuse me though. When I read the emails that they'd sent, it was funny. I know exactly who it is, by the way. They've got previous, and anybody that's been following the Discord will know. Animal will definitely know, because Animal highlighted something to me originally. Is the same person. There we go. Yeah, the brakes are not great. I've got it on passenger because I thought towing a passenger train, we should probably have it on passenger. It's not Elliot. How do we know you're not the imposter? This other guy definitely has not got my accent. It definitely wasn't you either. The roadmap will be 10th of Feb. Ah, right, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Right, let's wait for this red. Everything's red. Probably waiting for something to come up here. Not that one, that one. Let's have a look. Oh, something in Polmont. There you go. That's what we're waiting for. How do we show the... How do we show the time? Oh, that's it. That's what I wanted to see. The timetable bit. If I can get it. There we go. 9 o'clock. 9:11. That's platform 2 though, isn't it? We want this one. 8:55. 9:12. Right, so we're sort of working between the traffic. Right, so we've got a couple of minutes. He's out at 8:55. Like I always say, the life of a freight driver. We have to hang around every now and again. Do you need to tell more people off? No, Google will do it. But thanks for the offer. The guys at the top knew it wasn't you because of the awful spelling of vocab. That's how I knew who it was this time, because of the awful spelling. And the person that was trying to get scammed knew as well. He credited me with a little bit of intelligence. Well, the fact that I might be able to spell, at least. Chocolate hobnobs and Yorkshire tea time. So you're getting into it now. I'm not dropping my pantos. It is a family-friendly stream, yeah. I'm not dropping my pantos on stream. It can stay up. I can hear power from it. It's taking power, that. Maybe it's stuck. It must just be stuck. I'm surprised we haven't got passengers on board being TSW. It's quite a nice model, this, isn't it? I quite like it. It's nice inside. I don't think they're ever going to be this clean, are they? But needless to say, I've never been on one of these. Andrew probably has, and a few others. That seat over there. Is that like the mother and baby seat? Yeah, it's nice, but this one's obviously not working. And don't ask me ever to pronounce the Gaelic. It's not happening. We'll leave that to the experts. We should get our signal pretty soon, hopefully. Let's just check he's deported. Yeah, he's gone. There we go. Yeah, alright, driver assist. Right, so we're chasing yellows with him in front of us, perhaps. So we'll use some caution, I think. You're the real Tintin and so's your wife. Excellent. Oh god. Good job I don't blindly read some of this stuff out, isn't it? Rob, how are you? With the loco you need the pink headphones, yeah. As you remember, I have sported the pink headphones whilst I was down at Dovetail. Speaking of Dovetail, I was looking before. In March, which is not that far away, is it? I'll have been a Dovetail ambassador for 4 years. 4 years. Seems like yesterday. Cautions for cowards. Yeah, the motors are going on the 385. Yeah, I don't know why. Like I said, that might be the fault. That might be why we're pulling it down. But surely there's like some kind of, if that was the case, there's some emergency shutdown to cut the power off. Even if it's kind of stuck. Look at these lot waiting. They're not spread out very well, are they? Look at them. They must be waiting for one of those services where everyone knows where the door is, because they catch it every day, so they know exactly where to stand to fight the crowd. Well, back to greens now, so we're good. Yes, you have witnessed it yourself, yeah. You love locomotives much more than modern EMU train sets. Yeah, I like locos better, but I don't know, when it comes to playing the TSW or TS Classic, I don't mind. What I don't like about some of the DMUs and EMUs is that, like this now, the little narrow driver's window that you get. Like in a 66, you can see, you know, you can see all sorts. You get a really good view. And like the Azuma, the 805, the 802, you get a good view in those as well. Because, you know, when we're driving, I like to see a little bit about what's going on as we sort of pass through. Right, we'll speed up now. We've got a green. They're waiting for the public sheep commuter. Yeah, it looks like it. They're all in groups. Showing the sheep, yeah. Right, we've still got 18 miles to Haymarket. It's a fair old slog. So we are actually going to Edinburgh in this one, all the way through. I thought actually we might just be going to Haymarket and then, you know, pulling over to the next to the stadium in the yard there, but we're not. We're going all the way through. We've got 71 in at the moment. Thanks everybody for coming in. Don't forget to leave me a like if you don't mind. Especially the 350, the driver window is so narrow. It is quite narrow, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Although I do like driving the 350. I've still got one ready and waiting. I think one day Coca-Cola might do a sponsorship. I'm hoping they will. They've got a few quid behind them. Right, let's do this one sensible. I can see another red coming up. The brakes are not great on this. You're dropping out in a bit, Elliot, for work, for bed. Yeah, no worries, no worries. You're planning your Interrail trip already for June the 27th. Starting on a Monday, trying to avoid the sheep and cattle on the commute between South Wales and London. The weather should be better, obviously, by June, so good time to go, I would say. You uninstalled TSW. Why did you do that? Why have you took that out? Don't tell me you've given up. It's probably from the last stream. No, it's a new one. It's definitely a new one. Yeah, Stuart, good evening. They were probably grouped together as clans, actually, yeah. There's an old cemetery over there, look. Oh, that's a bit grim. That's an old one, isn't it? That makes me think this is Linlithgow. Unless I'm making it up. This building here reminds me Linlithgow, but I could be wrong. It has been a while. Oh, you've run out of disk space. So now the next game we'll play is what has she got on her PC? It makes her run out of space. Mind you, TSW is a big space hogger if you've got a few things. But I think, Stace, you've probably not got a lot of DLC on yours. Didn't actually see if that was Linlithgow. Andrew will know if he's there. Yeah, just buy another hard drive, there he goes. I was going to say that if you weren't going to say it, Rob. You are correct, Andrew. Do you mean Linlithgow? Is that what you mean? Deb, good evening. Right, back to green. There we are, probably behind that stopper. Ah, thank you, G. Dave. Thank you for that. That's what David Drives always clicks. He always clicks that, and it comes up. Yeah, thank you very much for that support, and all the rest of the members too. Thank you. It's nice when that jingle comes up, I must admit. Yeah, Linlithgow, yeah, I thought it was. Right, we're at 75, which is our max speed. Still got 13 to go, but then Edinburgh is only about a mile after Haymarket, isn't it? So we haven't got 4 after that. You can't load the 805 on the Xbox Series S. You could at first, now it's saying insufficient memory. That's interesting, because there hasn't been any patches, has there, since it came out? Yeah, it's not good, that. When it was running, were the textures behaving themselves? I have had some... Just on that route, I've had bad textures on the PS5. It's alright on the PC, but on the PS5 it's not been great. I did send some pictures into Dovetail the other day that I took on the PS5, showing it exactly as it was. But it's not good if it's not even loading in the first place. Anybody looking forward to Great Western Express tomorrow? Yes, absolutely, absolutely. That'll be the highlight of the week, that, I think. You feel all console users let down for a while now. It does seem that way, doesn't it? It does. It does. I mean, I'm kind of hoping it's like the #1 thing that they're sort of working on a daily basis. I mean, it runs fine on the PS5. It's just Birmingham to Crewe. It's blurry textures occasionally. That's the only time I've seen it on Birmingham to Crewe. Not any other routes. I've not seen it on any other routes. On the PS5, that is. And I don't have an Xbox, but most people on Xbox... I mean, on this channel, Animal has had loads of trouble. Pete, you're having trouble. There's a few others, which is pretty frustrating. Oh, Birmingham. Say it once more, Birmingham. Yeah, she likes Birmingham. We're not going to Birmingham tonight, you might have guessed. We're a little bit out of the way of Birmingham, but... Flying Southerner, how you doing? All good this end, yeah? Yeah, blur text is a core issue. Yeah, well, it's not a quick fix, which is why they've probably not pushed anything out yet. I mean, I know they're acutely aware of it. I think Matt was talking about it on the last stream that they did, wasn't he? Well, you're offending we're not going to Birmingham, but we have got a 66, look. It's not a very dirty 66, it's quite clean actually. That's quite a nice detail, isn't it? Like with the fuel spilling over the tank. What's going on with the wheels there? The wheels are not fitting right. I just noticed they're cutting into the rails. Like a shadow or something. I don't know what that is. Oh! I had to get out of the way of that. Doing good here, thanks. Great Western Express Remastered tomorrow. Yeah, the preview, definitely, yeah. We'll have to wait for a release date. But they might announce that during the stream, perhaps, I don't know. There'll be a plan for it. Here in Birmingham last week, you got PTSD therapy. Oh, God. Is it really that bad? I haven't been for ages. You think blurry textures bug has existed since TSW4? I don't know. I mean, like I said, on PS5 I've only seen it on Birmingham to Crewe. I haven't seen it anywhere else. Well, that's not to say Xbox users haven't been getting it. Pete, right, you've been playing on the PS5 as well, and you've only got the blurry textures on Birmingham Crew, yeah. That's my experience too. And I've got, on the PS5, I've got every single, if it's a memory thing, I've got every single DLC installed. Currently, everything in the game is installed. Now, whether that makes any difference or not, you would have thought the more DLC and the bigger the game install might have some bearing on it, but hopefully it can be fixed or at least mitigated. It has to be, really, with more DLCs coming out. Naturally, you guys are not going to buy them if you can't guarantee they're going to look right or even load up, as Pete said. They know that too. They definitely will know that. You haven't got the route yet. The route itself's quite nice. I like the route. The route's good. It's just a shame it's been hit by a few of those issues. You're currently working on an interesting project without explaining how it works, using a wallpaper engine to show you a map on your desktop for train locations in London. Oh, nice. Nice. You refuse to go again to Birmingham. Poor old Birmingham. Evening, Terry. How are you? Simps, you've refused to buy the L5 due to the textures, yeah. You won't be the only one. You won't be the only one. Like I said, it's understandable, that. .6 into Haymarket. I thought you weren't a Brummie anyway, Stace. Why are you getting upset about Birmingham? There's a closet Brummie. World Traveller, thank you for the sub. Hope you're well. I wonder if World Traveller has been to Birmingham. The bounce was like a pacer bounce. It was bouncy. I don't know if you were there for the one that we did last week where we ran it up to Overshap. It was really bouncy on there. Quite a number of people actually subscribed to that scenario on Praise Club, so if you were one of those, thanks for that. It could do with a speed set, you mean, Pete, on the 805. I think Dave, GE Dave was saying that he saw there's a plan to add that at some point, the speed set. It'd be nice and easy to drive with the speed set. Oh, Birmingham, because it's the closest to home that's on here, on TSW, yeah. And TS Classic, we got Coventry. But yeah, TSW, there's no Coventry. That's if you're still interested in Coventry. Simps is a Brummie, best thing you did was move out. God. We need a Brummie champion in here, I think. It's a bit one-sided. Oh, it was the preview stream. The devs said they were working on it, but not done in time. Yeah. I hope that means they're still working on it and it'll come as a future patch. You don't even sound like a Brummie. Oh, Coventry's worse than Birmingham. Uh-oh. Midland Wars is starting. Yeah, predictive text. It can be a bit like that. I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant, though. Right, we're getting there. 2.2. Then, after this, we're jumping into the Azuma for a short one. About 25 minutes. The Azuma. The HST ones are a little bit less, about a quarter of an hour, the HST ones. But I thought we'll run the HST. You all like an HST anyway. And once we get back on the Great Western Express remaster, you're going to be playing HSTs again until it comes out of your ear, because we've got that HST pack coming out as well, haven't we? The farewell pack. I don't know anything about that yet. I don't know when that's coming out. There's the stadium. Right, we've got some speed reductions coming up as we pass through Haymarket. There's an HST over there. Yeah, I thought we might be delivering these over there, but seems not. Bit fast onto the points. Yeah, Murrayfield. It's quite a nice area of the route, this. Especially with all that stock there now. The original timetable, that was empty, wasn't it, over there? This is the Sprinter timetable. Sprinter Express timetable, which gives us the 158s. Or it came with the 158, I think. Ages ago now. Well, we've got a red just after the station, so take it nice and easy. You as tour guides, you lot have not got a lot nice to say about the Midlands. I'll just say it. We can't go to Telford, we can't go to Coventry, Birmingham's already gone. What about Walsall? I went to Walsall a couple of years back. As soon as we hit the marker, that went to a yellow, look, double yellow. Right, about to go into the tunnel. Don't spad. No, it's fine. I just have to watch it at the end of this tunnel. I don't like Walsall, leave it. Oh god. What about Wolverhampton? We've got Wolverhampton in the game. I know what you're going to say, Dave. You're going to say the toll road. That's what you're going to say. The M6 toll. You go around it. That's what you're about to say. Yeah, leaving it. Oh, God. Oh, dear. So if we want to know best places to visit that's currently in TSW, any of the Midlands locations are not recommended by you guys in the chat. Actually, years ago, like in the 90s, if Stace remembers the 90s, I was working for a company that were they were based in Birmingham, right near to the exhibition centre place, whatever it's called. I can't remember what it's called. You know what I mean? There's like an estate next to it, all businesses and whatnot. And when I used to go there, I used to stay in Coleshill, which was round the corner from it. At least I think it was called Coleshill. It's been a lot of years since. So I have been to the sort of Birmingham area a fair bit. Bronco, how are you? You love it when they put stadiums in the game. Yeah, it's quite neat, that, isn't it? Oh, you don't like Wolverhampton either. Oh dear. Stadiums in Cardiff, Wolverhampton, London Stadium, you mean Wembley? Yeah, Crew's in. Yeah, Derby's in. Try and think if there's any others. Look at this chancer. Yeah, cheers, Elliot. Coleshill is 10 mins away. Yeah, I used to stay there. I did. It's a business park. That's what I was thinking of. I was trying to think what you call a place with loads of offices. Business park. It's been a long day, honest. Platform 1A we're going to. There's the castle. Up there. Or if you push, it's the castle. Either way, it's up there. Right, welcome to Edinburgh. We'll not max pad this one. We'll get the Mac brakes on. There we go. 57 minutes that was. 44 miles. Not bad. Not bad. Right, let's jump into the Azuma next. Going to take the 1420. What about Scotland? Yeah, Scotland's quite nice. Yeah, there's quite a lot of places in Scotland. I've never been to Edinburgh though. I've been to Glasgow. I've never been to Edinburgh. Yeah, Azuma. Here we go. We're going to take the 1420. I said, didn't I? So this is part of the London King's Cross to Inverness service, and we're going from Waverley up to Polmont. I'm going to change the weather, as I always do. Let's go for August. Oh, Brighton is in. Brighton State, yeah. Brighton football, Brighton and Hove Albion is in. Yeah, it is. Yeah, hi Kate, how you doing? You're right. It's on the East Coast Way. Yeah, it's got its own station, hasn't it, as well? Let me just catch up with what you're saying. Aldridge is a posh area of the West Midlands. Right, I've not heard of that. Maybe that's why, if it's posh. Very rare a 66 entering Edinburgh Waverley. Yeah, I wonder if it's meant to go on anywhere afterwards. Possibly. Right. Hear the bagpipes. But if you can hear those. Definitely playing. It's quite a nice touch, that, isn't it, really? Right. They're loud, aren't they? You can hear them through the cab. Let's get the lights on. We'll put them on full. We need to unlock the doors. We'll put all the safety systems on. We don't need that one. That one, we do. That's already on. That's weird, it's already on. That one. That one. Exactly like the 805.
TPWS and AWS operational.
But it doesn't say that in the 805. I think I pointed it out last week. It just says AWS operational. That's all it says. But I don't know if that's a bug or not. Right, there we go. We're all ready to go. So this is the Inverness train. Love a good bagpipe. It sounds alright, that, doesn't it? I wouldn't like to stand next to one. But actually, I went to a wedding once and someone was playing bagpipes. I spoke to him afterwards. He wasn't even Scottish. He ruined it for me. He was there in a kilt and the full whack. And I spoke to him afterwards and he wasn't even Scottish. So it kind of like, I don't know, it burst it for me, that. The immersion went, but it sounded good. I didn't stand right next to him though. It's just a bit too much, I think. Dave, Melody, how are you? Good evening to you. Bensim Driver, good evening. But he don't like the bagpipes either. There's no pleasing him, is there? Imagine playing the bagpipes on a bog court. That'd be the perfect stream for Pete, that would. There's the castle up there. We are stopping at Haymarket on this one. Cat strangling. Oh dear. You went to Edinburgh 8 years ago for a 30th anniversary and you did some spotting in front of the castle. Nice, nice. Yeah, the 805 TPWS AWS is missing something. Someone copied the audio and shown it. I thought that because it's the same systems, isn't it? It should be the same, I would have thought. Brain Boy, thank you for the sub. How you doing? Let's just check the schedule. Haymarket and Polmont. Those are the only two stops we've got on this one. Naughty boy, speeding in the tunnel. We should get to give it a bit of a blast though up to Polmont, which is quite nice. HST alert. We'll give it the beans once we get out of this station and through the 25 zone. Oh, hang on a minute. Let me shut the doors. It's asking me to go right up to the blooming marker. Look at that. Dear me. Right, hang on. It's a stickler for procedure, this one. There you go, your lordship. How's about that? That's better. That HST's going. Full clag. There's those frosty windows again, look. Like somebody's breathed on them and gone. Like that. From the inside. It's 28C, is it, today? Nice. Nice. Nice and warm. Not like here, then. It's a bit chilly. I think in Preston today it's been about 3 degrees. So not cold, but with the wind, it was like in the minuses. It felt like in the minuses. Right. We get into a 90, but then we get back to a 25, which is probably across the points, isn't it? So we'll just take it easy out of here and then we'll give it the beans. We've got 19 miles to Polmont. Alpha Star, thank you for that, buddy. Much appreciated. I love that jingle. I love it when that jingle goes off. Good man. Right, down for the 25. Here we go. Nice and warm in Warrington, 6 degrees. Yeah. You stopped short in a rail train. A supervising driver laughed. You asked him why it's funny. Before you cut off, he said, "You'll find out." Loco did fit at the other end, but was past the signal. Yeah. I wondered why there's a big blue marker in front of me. That's another thing that's a bit inconsistent. Sometimes you can stop a little bit short and it takes it, but this one, obviously not. Right. Give it the beans time. Quite quiet, isn't it? Alpha Star's found the emotes now. 7 degrees in Ipswich. Chilly east wind in the Netherlands from Germany. -10. Yeah, it's cold, yeah. Danny boy, how are you? Every time I see your name come up, I think of Broadsword calling Danny boy. That's what I think every single time. Some of you will get the reference. Preston is on a big hill. Yeah, and I'm up sort of towards Grimsor and Longridge, so I'm a little bit higher than some others as well. Get higher as you come out this way. Right, we're doing good. Soon get up to speed in this. And over speed if you're not careful. Ormont, Falkirk, let's see what that says. Falkirk, Grimston, Stirling, Glen Eagles, Perth, Pitlochry, Big Guzzy, Aviemore. I've been to Aviemore actually. When you were talking about places you've been to in Scotland, I've been to Aviemore when I was a kid on holiday. And I seem to remember that was quite nice. That was a bit out of the way, Aviemore. You got up to 24 degrees in the office, but you felt the window, it was cold. So did you get these type of windows then? Get these kind of steamy windows in your office. I reckon that's what that's trying to say. "4 degrees in Derbyshire." Yeah, it's getting colder the further south you go. You've got a cold at the moment. Yeah, there's a bit of it about. Danny, yeah, take it easy. Kinoozy. Well, I was reading it dead quick. And then I nearly had a coughing fit halfway through while I was reading it, which didn't help. I need more Coke, actually. Thankfully for you, we're only going to Polmont on this one, and I can pronounce that, so... Going up south, it gets hotter, yeah. By the time we get to you, it has, yeah. It goes cold until about halfway, and then it warms up again. Oh, it might be, well, I remember as well. I'm meeting Jason about 2 o'clock at the Tom Finney statue on Saturday. So if you're around, that's where we'll be knocking about two-ish, something like that. If you fancy a quick meet-up. Right, 12 to go, coming into an 80 that I've just seen. Good evening, train boy. How you doing? Knocking about. That's quite a common saying up here. That knocking about. What are you, 12? Well, we couldn't agree I was 21 earlier, so I'm definitely not going to be 12. The new 897 is an LNER spec class 397 that TP uses. Alright, nice, nice. You're having a large Baileys. Wow, nice. I imagine a few of you doing that. sat back in a nice armchair watching the stream, blinking the ice in the glass. I can imagine a few of you doing that. I don't blame you. All good, train boy, thanks, yeah. Not bad, not bad. $121. I don't think I'll be streaming at 121. I definitely won't. Even I couldn't manage that. Rest in peace, the GWR HST. Yeah, we're going to drive one of those next. Yeah, no problems, Mike. I think we all will. I think we all will, actually. All of us. Yeah, I'll see you there. Right, can get up to 100. Now, do the wheels fit on this? Looks like it. Bit better than the 66. Just in time. The 158 nearly took us out. Check for the bounce. There's a little bit. You'd still watch me at 121. Oh, there you go, you see. It might be worth me trying to do it then. You can get Roy Castle out as well, because I'll be Guinness Book of Records. He'll come out and sing Dedication to me. You won't know what I'm on about those days, but a few of you will. Dedication, that's what you need, was the song. Your favourite train is a 66. Nice. We'll be driving a 66 again at the end. Right, 6.7. Comparing to this, the audio has improved quite a lot on the 805. Yeah, they got new recordings for the 805, didn't they? You haven't got a clue. Roy Castle and his trumpet. Yeah, he had a trumpet. Yeah. And his mate Norris McWhirter, he used to write all the records down in the Guinness Book of Records. He was on there with him. David Drives, good evening. Yeah, they were twins, weren't they? They were twins. Yeah, definitely Danny Boy, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. And, of course, everyone will get to see it tomorrow, which is great. They pulled that one out of the blue, didn't they? No streams for ages, it seems, and then they pull out the big one that everyone's waiting for. Right, we are not far from Polmont. That was Linlithgow, because I remember Linlithgow. Yeah, thanks, Mikey B. All the best. Enjoy your tea. I can't imagine one of these pulling into Inverness, because every time we play TS Classic, it's like set way back, the Highland line. It's always like 37s coming into Inverness. I always imagine it not being as kind of modern as taking an Azuma, purely because of TS Classic. Obviously, if I went there again and paid more attention, I'd see the trains coming in and out, but yeah. I don't know why I slowed up like that so much. We have got another single yellow coming up, but speed up a little bit. Yeah, Pew Pew, Bonnie McGrew, Cuthbert, Dibble, Grub. Yeah, that was definitely Trumpton. Or Camberwick Green or something. Do you remember the one with the train in it? Chigley. It's called Chigley. Same kind of little characters as that, but it was Lord whatever his name was, and behind his mansion he had a shed, and he opened it up and a steam train came out, and him and his butler used to take the steam train out and go and like save people. A lot of you won't know what the hell I'm talking about. Chigley, look it up, Chigley. I think it's Chigley. I think it's Chigley. Or it might be Ly, but Camberwick Green, Trumpton and Chigley. There you go. Chigley. Snitchaw, how you doing? Oh, he's been on the 16-ounce rump steak now, though. You can't come in and tell us that. It's fine for you to be late, but you don't have to tell me you've had a 16-ounce rump steak. No wonder you were late. I hope you had onion rings, mushrooms, the full whack. Dear me, 16 ounce. Someone said DWE is TSW6 standard with announcements and TSOs. I guess you'll find out tomorrow on the preview. Used to get Guinness Book of Records for Christmas every year. Yeah, big book, weren't it, that? Oh, you got all three on DVD now? I thought you'd gone to bed, Elliot. You keep doing this. You're meant to have gone to bed. This is Polmont, by the way. Let's make sure I stop at the marker this time, because that's what we need, or else it will fail us, isn't it? We do have a red, but it's in the distance, so we're all good. We'll get the doors open. Bagpuss, yeah, Bagpuss, yeah. I've got that on DVD, actually. Tinned Food 57 Channel Gaming. I like it. Onion rings, chunky chips, mushrooms, red wine and shallot sauce. Oh, wow. That's nice. That sounds nice, that. Right, that was the Azuma. So we're gonna back out and go on the HST. It's only a short one, as I said, but we'll have to run the HST, being as it's there and it's available. Nexus, how you doing? Good evening. Is RW Enhancer worth it? Should I just go for AP Sky Weather EP? Some of the other guys will probably take, but I haven't got the RW Enhancer. The AP Sky and Weather, I think, is good enough. But I'll let somebody else confirm that. There might be somebody in chat who's got that. Right, okay. So we're going to do the 1139, which is this one. This is Glasgow, Queen Street to Aberdeen. So we're going on the InterCity service from Glasgow, Queen Street, up to Croy. Not far. We'll set the weather again. Sometime in summer. Let's go. Oh, you've got it on his background there, ASMR. Right, got it. Oh, Mr. Ben. Yeah, Mr. Ben's good. Right, unlock the doors, it says. Let's get the HST ready to go. Put it in forwards. Doors have opened. DSD. Do that. Over here we've got the headlights. We've got the markers. Where's the markers? Do the markers come on with it? I can't remember. They come on with it, don't they? Yeah, we're all good. Where's the dimmer? There we are. Whack that up because we've got a couple of tunnels. Right, wait until 11:40. We ain't got that far. That long to wait, I should say. Here's Queen Street. Is this where the kebab house is? I think the kebabs are up here. There you go. Lake Kebab, the best shop in TSW. Open all night, it says. Special chicken doner, pizzas, burgers. Oh, sit in or take away, it says. What a pity we have to drive this train. Right, Croy, 11 miles. Let's do it. We've got a green out the station, so we're all good. Hector's house, yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Definitely. That's an old one, that, isn't it? There you go, David drives here. You wouldn't get the RW enhancer. Yeah, I've never had it. I've never had that. You could get the €7 version, that's all you need. Yeah, there you go. Some more advice there from Paul. Who wants an early kebab? Well, it depends if it's like 2 in the morning and you consider that early morning. So there you go, that's early. Would I drive Ivor the Engine if it came to TSW6? Yeah, I used to like watching that too. Ivor the Engine, yeah. Classic. Jones the Steam. Yeah, definitely would. Pull the emergency brake for the food. Right, it's a bit steep coming out of Glasgow, isn't it? The HST will do it. Proper train at last for 13 minutes, yeah. See you, train boy. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, the light bake, it's not very good in the tunnel, is it? Not very good. Fish and chips under the central station. Nice. Yeah, late kebab was probably copyrighted somewhere. But they had to go for early kebab. I've got down that I'm going to do the 66 again, but it was a scenario. Would because we've already had the 66, does anybody prefer me to do the 385 or the 158? I'll take a vote on it. Or I'll just do the 66 again. I don't mind. You've got 9 miles to make your mind up. You're in Crewe on Thursday. What time on Thursday will you be in Crewe? You can let me know in the Discord. Let me know in the Discord. Elliot 158, G Dave, nay bothered laddie. 158. We've had two 158s and are not bothered. Oh, the rainbow run up markers, yeah. Sorry, I saw you said that before. It's in player assist. No, I'll find it. That one, stop marker under HUD and gameplay. What you'll find is, and it's annoyed the hell out of me since TSW was a thing, is that if you switch it off like that and then you do a training module, any training module, it switches it back on and it leaves it on. You have to come back and turn it off. But that's where you do it. It's the stop marker. That's what you're talking about. .158. Anything faster than 60. Right, we're going for the 158 then, in that case. His Highness the dog has been pampered and fed. Don't call your husband that. He won't like it. Oh, Control 7 is it? Ah, there you go. Control 7. You see, I don't know any of the shortcuts. I didn't even know that one till you told me the other week. Guard's buzzer. Or driver's buzzer, I should say. That's me playing on console all these years. Let's check the HST wheels. Yep, they're on the rails, so that's good. So just the 66 so far is off the rails. It annoys you as well each time. I know, it gets me every time. It gets me every single time. It shouldn't, you know, just because you do a training module, it shouldn't really change your default settings. It's a bit annoying. I'm glad it doesn't change anything else though. Yep, thanks Terry for coming in. See you later. You'll be coming up here, will you, a bit later in the year? Nice. Nice. Oh, Frockio signed for Bromby. I thought he might do. That's a shame. M-Snitcher, you're on the PlayStation 5. You wish you got it all on PC. It seems a better experience. My experience on PS5 has been pretty good. Apart from just recently, these textures, but... yeah. I don't know, really. I think most of the time the PS5 is pretty much on par with the PC, just in my opinion. Going to London in just under 2 weeks. Pretty good. Right, 3.6 into Croy. Let's get up to the 100 again. You'll have a couple of hours in Crewe. I've got you. Let me know in Discord. I'll see what I can do. Nobody go to London in 2 weeks. Because Stacey's going to be in London. Nah, just kidding. That's some reflection on that windscreen there from the cab. Right, couple of yellows before the station. Let's put it in initial. Just to be safe. Get some of that speed off. Oh, you don't recommend London either? Oh dear. First the Midlands take a bashing and then London. It's a wonder you lot find places to live, honestly. Right, here we are. This is Croy. Then we'll see what we've got for the 158. Staying in a B&B in the back of a kebab shop, well, at least you'd be well fed. Right, everybody off. That flicker on the side of the HST. shimmering like the AP vegetation pack. There we go. Short service, but it's a good one. I quite enjoy that. There's lots of them as well. Right, we'll go to a timetable. We'll pick up something in the 158. Probably get a full run, I think. Right, let's back out. 158. 62 services we got for the 158. Do you want to do a full run? 53 minutes. We'll go. Yeah, we'll go Glasgow to Edinburgh. Why not? And we'll do the same again. We'll take the weather off. Make it August. There we go. No, don't bring over a box of spiders. No, don't do that. Don't even try and do that. Ship Spotter, how you doing?
Welcome to the ScotRail service to Edinburgh Waverley. Calling at...
Announcements. Oh, calling at, and then she's quiet. Right, let's get set up. Master key. Forwards. Want the day. Headlights. There we go. What else do we need? GSMR, does that come on the 158? I can't remember. It does, to a fashion. Instrument lights. Oh, they're on. Can't tell. We've got a green, so I'll take the DRA off. Let's do the safety systems are up here. DSD, AWS. Have some of that Scottish fresh air. We might even be able to smell the kebabs on the bridge if we're lucky. There we go. So we're going to cover some of the same ground we just did, but that's fine. There we go. Brakes off. Off we go. Roy, first stop. Since when could you use the 380 on Edinburgh to Glasgow? Is the 380 part of it's part of the Sprinter Express timetable, which comes with the 158, the ScotRail 158, I think. "53 minutes, you're out at 9. No worries, no worries." Nice, Pete. I think you've mentioned her before. Right, so we have got Croy, Falkirk High, Polmont, Linlithgow, Haymarket, Edinburgh. Where is the did it say the DST? Is that behind me? I'll look when we get out of the tunnel. You went to Queen Street last time you were on your way to Stirling for a funeral. Oh, that's not a nice memory of the last time you were at Queen Street, sadly. I think the HST accelerates better than the 158, you know. Just looking at this tunnel. Shift enter and control enter. Which one did it say I didn't have on? Let me just have a look behind me. Oh, it's one of these, isn't it? It is that one. I mean, God forbid I don't get maximum points. Still trying to accelerate. The old Diet Coke advert music every time I take a sip, yeah. Right. Hopefully, once we get on level ground, we'll be able to pick it up a little bit. Yeah, it is quite steep, isn't it? It's going now, though. But the HST was definitely better. There's a 158 weight in there. Hit by a wall. Scotland, then Wales, and somewhere else in the middle. Have you been to Wales before, Paul? Wales is quite nice. North Wales. You have to go to North Wales. Check out the North Wales coast route. These replaced the 47s and Mark 3s on the Edinburgh Glasgow. Totally pants. I can imagine that, yeah. Bit of a come down driving one of these, isn't it, from that? And travelling on one, I should say. You get to give it a decent blast on this route though. Top speed 90 miles per hour. This one. The HST was better? What you mean than the 47s? Oh, you've done North Wales, nice, yeah. Yeah, that's a nice area of the world. through 87 miles per hour now. Just takes its time. Oh, there's an invite for you. That's got to be better than the back of the kebab shop. Right, I saw a 90. I assume most of you've got this. Most of you've got this timetable for this route. It definitely adds a lot to it. Yeah, see you, Dave. Thanks for coming in. Boring bog cart. Can we stay on time? That's the thing. Anybody else think that wiring for the GSMR looks well dodgy? It looks like Bob the Builder's. So I see what you mean. Yeah, I see. You'd think it behind some panel somewhere. Does look a bit ropey. I should probably start slowing down for Croy. On time, yeah. It has been known. Right, so first of our stops on this run. Now that seems quicker getting here than it did in the HST for some reason. Speaking of which, here he comes, back up the other way. Croy's deep fried boys board. Nicho's started on me now, look. Carl, thank you for the sub. Hope you will. The doors take a while on this. There we go. Falkirk High's the next one. Just under 10 miles to this station. Then we got Polmont, our old friend Polmont, Linlithgow, Haymarket and Edinburgh. 11:37 we're due at Edinburgh. It won't last. I'm looking forward to your stream, Bournes, on the five. Is it the 5 circle or Cathcart where you always go? You tell us you always go sailing through. Cathcart, there's a route I've not been on for ages. Good evening, Jab. How are you? Yeah, same. Everyone's the same, yeah. GWI remaster tomorrow, the preview tomorrow. Yeah, definitely. I reckon even a lot of players that don't normally attend a lot of the Dovetail streams will probably be in. I think I'll be busy. Oh, it's this route, is it, where you normally fly through? It's quite straight, isn't it, for the most part? So some of the stations, you know with me, when it's a straight, it's more of a straight route, I always find the stops harder to judge for some reason. Yeah, Cathcart racetrack. You'll be stuck at work during it, so you've got to watch the rerun. I've got you. It'll be a long one. I think, I was saying earlier, I think Matt is planning one of his mega into the night streams. So could be 4 or 5 hours, I think. You know what Matt's like when he gets going. Then hopefully we'll find out if it's releasing, you know, not long after that. Like I said at the beginning, usually when there's a preview stream means that it's not that far away, so fingers crossed that there'll be some sort of announcement quite soon. Oh, maximum points, look at that. Finishing at 11, you might catch up then. Takeaway tomorrow night, that's a good idea, that's a good plan. It's a very good plan. Yeah, 7 o'clock start UK time. DWE remaster, when? That's what we'll get tomorrow night. Class 90, when? Tsunami line, when? Even I might put that. I don't know when the tsunami line is. I'm almost forgetting it's a thing. Do you reckon it'll be announced tomorrow? It might do. It might do. I think probably once everybody's seen it tomorrow night, you know, if it's as good as the screenshots, everyone will be chomping at the bit for it. So it'd probably do well for them to announce it. Can't wait for the Medway. The Medway should be quite nice, shouldn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I'm quite looking forward to that one. I must play the Medway again in Train Simulator Classic. British Ace has done a couple of scenarios in TS Classic that he sent me that are doing full runs of the Medway line. The Medway line, the part of the route that we're getting in TSW, so we'll run them at some point. I have done one before, but it was a few weeks ago. Quite a nice route to drive in TS Classic, and until the announcement I don't think I'd really run it. So I was quite surprised when I did. Quite enjoyed it. Hopefully the bugs will be ironed out for this highly anticipated release. Yeah, that will be the thing. Medway will be all bog caught. I mean, well, there might be some freight on it. I think there's probably 66s on it. You'll be pleased to know. Your other favourite. I think in TS Classic there's 59s on it, which is basically a 66, isn't it? In looks and feel. Oh, the ex-Brighton guy, I heard about that before. Right, he's signed, has he? Okay, cool. Right, 1.5 to Falkirk. As well as the Medway, don't forget Trent Valley as well. I'm quite interested in Trent Valley. But I mean, these could be ages off. I don't know. Expert class 66. Yeah, when? 50 when? Yeah. The expert class 66. We need some kind of expert UK brain, don't we? I suppose if they did make an expert 66, that would make sense if you could swap it in with all your routes that you've got that contain a 66, which is the majority of them, isn't it? Right, this is Falkirk High. Not many waiting for the train. One solitary lady there. Should be plenty of seats, I would think. Oh, there's a few more coming down. Beaumont, Linlithgow, Haymarket, Edinburgh. They're all getting in the same coach, look, as well. Or the same unit. Maybe they're going to walk down once they're in. Plenty of seats at this end. Right, let's lock the doors. Max points. Oh dear. Come on, doors. Yep, cheers, Paul. See you later. Hello again, train boy. How you doing? Right, Polmont is next. Not far away, 3 miles. You've been playing West Coast and Mainline South and Birmingham to crew with the 805, so can't wait for Trent Valley to be able to do the full length. Yeah, unfortunately, no, we'll have to stop and start in between. Unless they come up with some miracle way to join it all up. We might be able to hop. Yeah, cheers, Elliot. Go and get some sleep, finally. All the best. Right, we're due at Polmont at 11:12. Everyone's going sleeping. Everyone's getting ready for this GWE tomorrow. If they, as I said at the beginning, if they do announce Great Western Express, and I can show it before it comes out, then I'll definitely do that, as we usually do. It will all depend when the release date is. But we'll, we'll go through it in the usual way, like we always do with early access. Right, let's get ready for Polmont. You're still in at number 1 as well with the chat thing, I've noticed. Oh, Polmont. Yeah, it is Polmont. That's right. Yeah, Polmont. I should have guessed. Yes, it was Polmont. I can see why, to be fair. I can see why. It sort of just turns up. But we shall be arriving on time-ish, give or take a couple of seconds, which is unusual. I mean, it's a long old platform, Bournes, so, we've got a bit of time to put the anchors on. There we go. Oh, going the other way. Coming from Glasgow, you're fine. Yeah, what's it like this way? Kind of in from a curve a little bit, yeah. And what's that driving? Like the 385, or are you in the 158? The 385 I haven't driven for donkeys. Yeah, put them on too late. Trying to keep to time. I know there's a temptation, isn't there, to do that and brake really late, but sometimes it can surprise you. Train to train, the brakes can be so different. You think you can stop and then you can't. Right, we're off to Linlithgow. Hello remixers, how are you? How do you add other trains to the route that you're using to explore on foot? Spawning in on foot and then adding a train? It's quite difficult to explain without showing you. What platform do you play on? Are you on PC or are you on console? You're spawning on foot. If you're using a controller, because I only know how to do it on controller, you spawn in on foot, walk up to the track, point at the track, D-pad left, and it'll say spawn train. You just pick your train from the list, basically, and providing it will fit in the space you want it to fit, it will do it for you. Yeah, Xbox One. So yeah, do it with that D-pad. Walk up to the track, D-pad left, spawn train. Then once you're in the train, you have to set the path so it knows where it's going. If you watch a couple of my old streams, if you look back, there's a couple of them where I'm doing free roam, and you'll see me do it. It'd be great if you got a message asking, do you wish to take the service on and seamlessly switch to the relevant timetable service? Yeah, instead of the hop mode, make it a little bit cleverer and saying there is a service we can run which will let you carry on, and you just press a button and it will load up that route and timetable. Yeah, it would use exactly the same mechanics really, wouldn't it? But it would pick the service for you. Yeah, it's a good idea. Good idea. Passengers on the platform are hilarious. Your missus could get them any benefit available. Oh, the visit to Glasgow. Yeah. That was quite a popular video, that one. The free roam, a lot of people know how to do it, but new players probably don't know how to. I could probably make a little video on that, to be fair, on how to set it up, because some people will watch it, like yourself. Because if you're a newcomer to the game, I imagine there is a lot to take in when you first start playing it. You know, things like Creators Club, Scenario Planner, Formation Designer, all that stuff. There's a lot more to it than just driving the trains in the timetable mode. So I can see how it would be a bit confusing. Right, a mile from Linlithgow. I'm gonna make sure we stop. but not too harshly if I can prevent it. That Glasgow one, that was Glasgow Central, wasn't it? Which was the Cathcart. Glasgow Central's on the Cathcart line. Do you buy the trains, then the AI drive it? Are you talking about creating a scenario, or are you talking about spawning in a train that you drive yourself? Because what I explained to you was driving the train yourself, but if you want AI to drive them up and down, you have to create your own scenario, which is a whole different thing. If you want the AI to drive them. Right, here's Linlithgow. You broke your leg? What, tonight? How have you managed that? All right, that's good information. So you got the 805 scenario overshot. You didn't need the additional DLCs, which is good. But it did keep spawning you in random places. But when you restarted, it spawned you correctly. That's a bit strange. You might notice anyway that when I started that service in the 805 overshot, there was 2 158s at Preston Station. And anybody that's played it that does have the DLCs, you may have noticed there was no 158s, because I realised those 158s in Northern were from a mod. So when I went to upload the scenario, it said, you know, sorry, these are not standard, these 158s, so I had to take them out. But I'm glad I only put 2 of them in there. But that was the only alteration. The rest of the traffic should be the same as we saw it when we played it. Right, a long hop to Haymarket, 15 miles, and then Edinburgh shortly after. So we'll see if we can do it on time. We've got 12 minutes-ish, 11 and a half minutes to do 15 miles. Should be good when we get up to speed, I think. Yeah, Miss Cathcart, the head of the cleaners. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, the other thing to do with scenarios remixes is just have a look on Creators Club. You might find that somebody's already created a scenario that you're looking for that has the DLCs that you've got, rather than create your own. Yeah, I've got full beans now, Boeing 7, throttle 7. We'll see how we get on. Your dad worked on 158s for a long time, he doesn't like them. I think there's a few in tonight that are not so keen on them. In the interest of playing everything though, you know, that TSW's got to offer, we'll, you know, we don't mind an odd run in a 158. 40 miles in 12 minutes, not in a bog court with the upcoming limits. Yeah, it takes ages to get to 90 as well. What happened to the, it's one of the famous GSMRs that turns itself off, look. It says confirm deregister. So it's actually thinking that it's switched on. And it wants to know if I want to turn it off, but that needs to go back to the works to have that fixed. Couldn't go blank after a certain amount of time. Oh, just to let you know as well, while I remember, Adam, who comes in the chat, Adam Haig, he mentioned on one of the other streams those new APT scenarios that he did, a Train Sim Classic. James, thank you for the sub. He mentioned the APT new scenarios that he's done. He's kindly sent them over to me. So we're going to play some of those in the near future. I love driving the APT in PS Classic. So I got those over the weekend. I haven't tried any of them yet, but we'll do it on a stream. And if you play TS Classic, I'll let you know where you can get them from. The working timetable scenario packs that he's created. And you can buy him from his website, but he's kindly sent them over to me to play on the stream. Right, you're making me slow down, Pete, now, you see. We've got 7 minutes. You got distracted. Where have you been this time? You haven't been to Birmingham, have you? You're still at number 1, by the way. Right, down to 80. Just briefly. Yeah, 7 minutes. We'll be right when we get out of this 80. Something like that, yeah. I thought you might have been. Right, let's get ready. We can nearly take it back up to 90 again. There's the board. Wait for the back of the train to clear it. There we go. So you'll be alright, Pete, on Thursday if they cancel your 67s and put a 158 in instead. That'll be a good trip for you. I'm speeding actually. He didn't tell me. Start at 90. We don't want to go over by 3 miles per hour and risk a total crack up, do we? Got the panels flying off the sides. .3. Going to be very close. I appreciate everybody coming in tonight though. I can see we've got 58 at the moment, so thank you for that. It doesn't go unnoticed. If we do get a release date for the Great Western Express, remember though to just check the channel, because if we get early access to it, we'll play it. We'll definitely play it. So keep checking. If we do get an announcement and I get early access, I'll put a community post out so you'll know, and we'll put something in the diary, so to speak, the YouTube diary. But at the moment, I haven't got any update on when it's coming out, so I don't know. Last time you did it, they cancelled the 67 at the last minute and put a 197 on for the northbound. Oof. Not really a comparison, is it? They got the sharpest of your vicious vocabulary. I bet they did. Yeah, it's going to be pretty close. John, thank you for the sub. Hope you're well. Nice to see we've had a few subs tonight as well. Thank you everybody that's joined in for the first time tonight. It is much appreciated. Pete says, good stream again tonight. It's good to have a bit of Monday night banter. Absolutely. Absolutely it is. Oh, yeah, that's brilliant, Mike. Thanks for that. He's been messaging me all day about this. Gonna wind me up. So I'm glad that's gone through now. Yeah, and I'll see you Saturday afternoon. Yeah, absolutely. Right, in all that excitement of Preston signing different players on deadline day, I have to make sure I stop here. 8 seconds to go. We're not that far away, are we? We're not that far away. Oh, remember you got loads of vouchers. I think you've mentioned this before, unless you've done it a few times. I do remember you said you had a lot of vouchers. I don't know if Mike's still there, but I'm just getting an incoming message from Jason right now. Oh, there's a tram. There you go. Nice. Yeah, Jason sent me a message about the transfers to Preston. He's not happy. He's not happy. Bless him. Told him it would happen. It's your first time too. What a fibber. Strange food and the occasional abuse of Streamlabs. At least you haven't gone to the quiz tonight. That's you know, that's looking up for the stream. Right, this is Haymarket. A minute and a half late, but we'll take it. 385 on the other side. M. Snitcho, you spent practically all week whilst off sick completing timetable runs and scenarios across all the routes. It was quite relaxing. Until you spad. It happens to us all, mate. Don't worry. Don't worry. It happens to some of us more times than others, but in all honesty, when I'm playing this on my own, I don't spad. That's the honest truth, that. It's when I'm reading the chat. Especially Boynes. Boynes puts me off. He's always calling for the max bad. There'll only ever be one max bad incident. Right, off we go. Edinburgh Waverley or final stop. Lies. I can hear an HST. Some of us spad, some of us Oxenholm, some do both, and some hit the buffers. Yeah, that's true. There's a full set in there between us. That green light's bright. Right, down for the 20 before we come out of the tunnel. This got a timeout. What she put? What did she say? You've hit the buffer several times at Manchester Airport. Yeah, as long as you hit the buffers, you don't go through them. That could be a disaster. Touching them at a very slow speed is fine, as long as you don't go sailing through. The buffers might win, I think. Yeah, the doors take ages on the 158 because of the gorge door. The door is shut and then the gorge door shuts afterwards. A few seconds later. They're not too much late. I think they'll be alright. What did she put? In a way that won't get you banned. I missed that. I didn't see it. Oh, look at that. There you go. The Scotsman. That's a nice finish. The Scotsman coming out. There you go. I don't want to spad now by looking at the Scotsman. See the distractions? The Flying Scotsman in Scotland. What more could you ask for? Ah, right. There's a few passengers here. They've all missed the Scotsman. They've all come train spot the Scotsman and it's gone. Oh, look at that. We're arriving at 11:37. Oh, the buffers. Right, let's check the buffers. Oh, we're not that close. I thought we got close to the buffers. We haven't got anything on the front. If we hit the buffers, we hit them quite hard. There's no actual, you know, whatever you call them, buffer beams. Right, there we go. So we didn't do too badly on that run, actually. It was all right. Yeah, that's it for tonight's stream. Hope you've had a good time. I have. Great Western Express preview stream tomorrow. I'll be in the chat. Come and say hello. Fingers crossed we get a release date and we can play it a bit earlier. But yeah, thanks for joining me. I'll see you on the next one. All the best.